I think the biggest story of the day was completely missed. I don't know if you agree. The biggest story of the day to me was pulling Martin Perez after 100 pitches. Why?
Well, that's what they do.
Why? Who made up 100 pitches as the benchmark here?
The analytic people.
Somebody did a long time ago. Why not 79? Why not 113?
Right.
Steve Blass told me last week him and Tom Seaver combined for 19 innings. Blass pitched 10 in the opener in 1970, and neither one even got a decision. What are we talking about here? Not every 100-pitch outing is the same. I get it if you're max velocity, max spin on every pitch. A lot of these injuries, Paul, are being caused probably today. I was watching Verlander the other day, by starters, treating every pitch like they're a closer. I get it. Perez isn't one of those guys. He's a low-exertion rhythm pitcher who was very much in rhythm with sinker balls and breaking balls. They couldn't touch him. They could not touch him. 100 pitches, 70 strikes, no walks, nobody passed second after the fourth or fifth inning? He goes out there, it's a 99.9% win, but because of some arbitrary number signifying nothing from recent baseball history, he gets pulled from the game. Why? That's the biggest story. We're going to talk about the booze. We're going to talk about Bednar's role. That was a guaranteed win that was taken away from the Pirates. And listen to this, Paul. Listen to this. I felt like it was Shelty, either force of habit made him pull Perez, or maybe like a voice in his head, like a computerized voice that tells you what the recipe is in these baseball situations. And City Limits, and I know you love him, Paul, City Limits has obtained the computerized voice that was talking in Shelty's head. Here's what it said after that 100th pitch.
Must pull starter, 100 pitches. Must put in designated closer. Even though closer blowing up like ice at a Florida State game. Keep in closer, even though hitting batters in back. System overload.
Can you believe it? Can you believe that Hedges here got that, Paul?
Well, that's incredible. That he somehow, that robot included my name in that whole thing.
He knew
AI.
The new AI, right?
What did you make of that? What did you make of taking out a guy who's just smoothly? He could have pitched a doubleheader.
What I don't understand about it is it's early in the season. A, B, you have a chance to have a guy get a complete game. And the bottom line is, when you have a chance to get a complete game, and he's pitching as well as Martin Perez was, absolutely, there's no question that you should put him back out there, especially when you have a closer right now who's coming back from injury, who's a little bit banged up. And the other question is, you know that David Bednar has been sort of up and down and shaky. It's a 3-1 game. If you're putting someone in for a closing situation there, why don't go to Chapman?